The Lion and the Sparrow's Nest, script. They say a great king fears nothing, but that isn't true. Because on one blistering summer afternoon, deep in the heart of the savannah, the mighty lion Kavar discovered that even the smallest thing in the world can bring the largest creature to its knees. It began with a roar, loud enough to shake dust from the acacia trees. Kavar strutted across the golden plains, his mane blazing like a sun-crowned storm cloud. Everywhere he walked, creatures scattered. Zebras froze mid-graze, meerkats dove into burrows. Even the vultures circling overhead widened their spirals, careful not to drift too low. Kavar liked that. To him, size meant power, noise meant importance, and anything tiny, anything quiet, meant nothing. As he reached his favorite resting hill, he grumbled, "Let the big beasts rule. The small ones, they matter as much as grains of sand." But high above, on the branch of a scraggly thorn tree, a little brown sparrow named Sifra heard every word. Her feathers bristled, because beneath that very tree, woven with care, twig by twig, sat her nest. Inside it, 3 unhatched eggs, fragile as the dawn. Sifra fluttered down, landing near the lion's paw. "Great king," she chirped politely, "please be careful. My nest is there. It may be small, but—" Kavar didn't even glance at her. "Small things," he said with a dismissive flick of his tail, "are beneath my concern." And with that, the lion stretched, yawned, and lowered his massive body directly onto the thorn-filled nest. What followed was not a roar of pride, but a shriek so sharp it sent every animal within a mile scrambling for cover. Kavar leapt skyward, as if the earth itself had exploded beneath him. Thorns jabbed into his hindquarters. Twigs tangled in his fur. One stubborn stick clung to his tail like a determined warrior. "The sky itself attacks me," he cried, twisting in circles, trying desperately to see the invisible enemy. From the branches above, Sifra's small voice trembled. "Great king, you sat on my home." Kavar froze. Not from pain, though it still burned like fire, but from humiliation. He, the ruler of the grasslands, had been brought to chaos by something no bigger than his paw. Sifra fluttered down again, this time gently tugging a thorn from his mane. "Your strength is mighty," she said, "but the world is built from small things. A thorn, a twig, a nest, a life. None of them are beneath anyone." Kavar swallowed, his pride wilting under the truth he could no longer escape. Slowly he lay down, carefully this time, and lowered his great head to the ground in a gesture most animals had never seen from him. "I was wrong," he admitted. "Show me how to rebuild what I destroyed." And so, beneath the hot savannah sun, the king of beasts spent the rest of the day gathering twigs, awkward, clumsy, and apologetic. Each time he dropped one, Sifra patiently showed him how to tie it into the nest's growing ring. By dusk, a new home stood, stronger than before, built by 2 creatures who, that morning, lived in different worlds. As Sifra settled warmly over her eggs, Kavar stepped back, a humbled giant silhouetted against the setting sun. "Thank you," she chirped softly. Kavar smiled, just a small curl of the mouth, but sincere. "For teaching me," he said, "that nothing in this world is too small to matter." If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.